Express your creativity to the glory of God. Enjoy watching. In this video, I'm trying out a Dollar Tree self-adhesive stencil. Enjoy. Hello everyone. So this video is actually a collaboration video that I'm actually doing with Jules Weston. I'm going to put the link to her video and channel in the description section of this video when I upload it. But what we decided to do was try out these self-adhesive stencils that we purchased from the Dollar Tree. Yes, this is a Dollar Tree stencil. It's self-adhesive. And so we just want to see what it's like. This is, I believe I purchased one before, but I never used it. It's one with letters. I'm not going to pull that one out right now because it's very intricate and I don't feel like dealing with all those letters. But this one right here is very detailed, but it's simple to use. It's a flower stencil. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use some mixed media paper, and I'm actually going to try 4 techniques, right? I'm going to use some spray, some glimmer mist. So that's one technique I'm going to try with the stencil. I'm going to also try some modeling paste with it. It is $1, so I don't know how that's going to hold up, but I'm going to use this last because I want to be able to just wash the stencil off when I'm done. So, and I don't want to have to stop the video and then wash it and then come back and try something else. So I'm going to use this one last. So I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to use some paint, right? And then I'm going to use an ink pad. So those are the 4 things that I'm going to try out on this stencil. The Glimmer Mist spray, acrylic paint, some ink pads. I have a makeup sponge here, and some modeling paste. I'm going to use mixed media paper. So I'm going to take 2 sheets out, right? And I'm not going to do a full out art journal page with this. I'm actually at some point going to use it in my art journaling. But it's 4 techniques, so I'm going to use 2 sheets, you know, two techniques on each one of these sheets. This is what? This is how many pounds? This is 140 pounds. So this is some good mixed media paper from Strathmore. So I'm going to do 2 techniques on each card. And what I decided to do, I am going to gesso my page. I really see if, I don't know. Because if I gesso it, it's still probably adhere. Because if I'm going to use this in my, so let me think. Should I gesso it? Yes or no? That's just something extra to do. You know what? I don't think I'm going to gesso it this time. But I may not. Because the whole thing is not so much to see the colors stand up, be on the page per se. But how the stencil holds up with these different type of mediums. So I'm going to take this gesso and put it to the side for now. I'm not going to use that right now. So let's get started. I'm going to open up the stencil. I'm going to do this real time. So I'm not going to stop it, and I'm not going to speed up anything. So this is the stencil. I'm taking it out now. And it is self-adhesive. So a part of me feels like, you know, when it's self-adhesive, you can keep using it, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to put this down. I think I'm going to use a spray second to last, right? So, right. So we have it down so it's not going to move around. So first thing I'm going to use, since this is the, I think the easiest, so I'm going to use half. Well, you know what I should have done? You know what? I'm not going to stress that. All right. So this is just a test to see how this stencil holds up. And then I'll probably use these cards throughout the week to do some art journaling and my art thoughts journal. Just so I'm mixing these colors. No, purple and orange don't really go together, but it's okay. Just to test. Just want to see something. Oh, I didn't mean to like mix that. I don't want to mix that up. You know, some of this purple. It's like a reddish purple almost. That right here. I'm trying to save this side for right, orange. Yep, so these are $1. She has a real nice stencil too. I saw Jules stencil. So I don't see that many stencils where I visit for the Dollar Tree that I usually go to, but this week I plan to go to one in Manhattan because I've never I have been to a Dollar Tree in Manhattan. There's one on 125th Street in Harlem. I visited that one. But that one is really not my forte. I'll be honest with you. From what I saw, like you know, so okay. So how am I going to do? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use my palette knife, and I want to do purple and gold on this side. Good thing I didn't do too much. So I actually saw putting paint through a stencil on a video called Scrap Time video. It was she showed how to scrape paint through a stencil. It wasn't a Dollar Tree stencil though. It was just a basic a regular stencil. But I would say like it's not that easy to get it through. And this stencil has a lot of raised parts, which is good because that means that you can have there'll be like almost like a thickness to the paint that you're laying down. But then again, that may not work in one's favor depending upon what they're trying to really do. But let's see how this works, how this pans out. So yeah, it's kind of tough to go through. And then again, I'm using a palette knife. So you know what I want to do? I'm going to now take, instead of using this palette knife, I should use my fingers, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush and see what would happen if I use a paintbrush. Make sure, let me see what would happen. Oh, it's easier. Oh my God, that's much easier. Okay, the palette knife looked kind of nice to scrape it through, but that was a lot of work right there. But I kind of like the thickness of the paint. So again, that's personal preference. So let's see. But I see with the paintbrush that it's a little bit easier. So little bit more of this gold paint. You know what? I think I'm going to try some red paint. I don't want to pull out no more gold paint. So it's going to be interesting to see what this looks like when I pull up the stencil. Let me see if I can find some, like, okay, some red paint. Again, this is a Dollar Tree stencil. It's a self-adhesive stencil. So depending upon how this works, not that I won't buy other stencils, but it's nice to know that you can get some nice, affordable stencils elsewhere. And I'm thinking if you keep using it, it's gonna lose its tackiness on the back, but that doesn't mean that the stencil still won't be any good. It's just that with this, you don't have to put down any tape to hold the stencil in place. And I think that's the benefit of like a self-adhesive stencil, because you won't have to worry about everything shifting around. So maybe I could use these for some nice little bookmark backgrounds. We shall see, instead of art journal pieces. We shall see. Pick up that paint. I think I've got a little bit too much paint, but see what happens. Trying to make sure I don't have any white. And I'm gonna have to use this paint somewhere else. I don't want to waste it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my journal real quick. I learned that from Cap Hand. She that's where I first learned that from. Like, not to waste your paint. That you could just have a journal near you when you when you're doing your mixed media art, and that way, if you don't need the paint, the rest of the paint that's there, you just take it and put it inside of the journal, like I'm gonna do right now. So I'm pulling out my small art journal. I've showed this in previous videos. And let me find a page where I could just put something on. I think I'll do this page right here. Just take that paint and just wipe it on there. Just wipe off. That's one thing about mixed media art. I love it. Then later on I have some type of background to work with. And I didn't waste my paint. And I'm going to just put this to the side and let this dry. And I did say real time, so I don't think I'm going to pause it. I'm going to show the whole process. Yes, indeedy. Let me put this to the side. And let me get a baby wipe and clean that off. I'm going to clean off this palette knife too. Put it in some water because I am going to need that for the modeling place. So let me just wipe this off real quick. Okay. We shall see how this turns out. All right, time for the big reveal on this one. Hold on. Okay. So I can still use that baby wipe. Let me just dry this off a bit. Okay, let me make sure we in frame and everything. Yes, we are. Okay, so let us see. Let me put this to the side. Put this paint out of the way. I like my section to be kind of clean when I'm working because it just makes it easier for me. It's more difficult when it's all dirty for me to see. So I'm going to start peeling up from this way because over there is wet. So let's see how this stencil works. Nice, what I'm seeing so far. Alrighty then. Look at there. Wow. Okay. That is nice. Okay, now. That came out really well. Okay. So I'm going to screenshot that and show a picture when I record it. this is recorded. I'm going to put it right there for now. So I'm going to take the stencil and I'm going to clean it off. Let me see how it does with cleaning. Okay, we know all the paint won't come off, and that's just... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, this is cleaning better than some other stencils I have. Lord Jesus. And this was only $1. Oh my God. Amazing. You see, it's not always the price. Sometimes, because Dollar Tree be having some really good stuff. Now, I've even used their stamps, and it was good. Like, it wasn't bad at all. All right, so I'm gonna see how this is gonna now adhere to another piece of paper. So we're gonna use this one, and I'm gonna place it down, and it's still good. It's still good. And I'm gonna keep this because I'm going to put this back on here. And I believe that at some point, because they have some stuff that you could use to actually what is it, make things tacky again if it loses its tack. Okay, so I don't think I need another. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, oh boy, I think I may have to cut this, only because I really want to make sure that, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this one because I want to use this and this separately, and I want to see how. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. This one I'm gonna cut, and that's without any gesso on the page, so that's kind of cool. So let's see. So this right here is going to be for the Glimmer Mist. Okay. All right. So that's sticking. That's sticking pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this book right here, because I don't want that spray to get all over the place. So I'm going to use this. You see? Okay. So that's that. And then we're going to see how it works. Let me see from the blue. Okay, I got some big droplets there. I don't know how that's going to do, but let's see. I should have missed it over the page. I actually looked at a video about using Glimmer Mist and how to mist. But they did say it does take time. So what I want to do is just get some of these pools of paint. Because to me, that's a no-brainer. That it's going, no matter what kind of stencil you got, if you have a pool of paint, it's bound to run. But let's see with this. I'm just dabbing up some of that those pools of paint, and we're gonna see what it looks like. Oh my God, I'm excited. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, let's see. Here's the big reveal. Nice. There's some pooling. That's because I didn't miss it. That's not the stencil. That's me. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let me try this. Yeah. I could use that for something. Look at that. That's nice. And you can see the little bit of shimmer too. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Alrighty. So that is the spray, right? So we did spray, we did ink, and we did acrylic paint. I got all similar colors here. So I'm going to wipe this off. And now I'm going to use it for the modeling paste. Where's the other piece of paper? Did I drop it? One second. Where did I put that other piece of paper? Lord have mercy. Did it for 1 minute? Oh God, where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. All right, so yeah, it's still very, oh, it got a lot of tack. I don't think that's gonna go away no time soon based on how it feels, right? And so hold on. And if it does, that still doesn't mess, as long as it doesn't mess with the integrity of the stencil, I don't think it matters. Well, it don't matter to me. It may matter to someone else, but let me see. But it's still, like I said, they have products where it could still, you could make it tacky again. And I'm sure somebody have an idea on how to do that. So, okay, this is some new modeling paste I have. I do have some, let me see if this texture paste, oh no, this thing's a mess. I got some texture paste from Ranger a while, but it's only a little bit left, but it's really dried out. I was going to try, that's my new, and here's the rest of this here. You know what, I'm going to use, look, this is why I needed to get modeling paste, because look at that. That's like scraps in here. But you know what, instead of me opening up this new one just yet, I am going to use those scraps in there. Yeah. Okay, so put that to the side. What's this? Is this? No, that's hard. So yeah, it's like a very little at the bottom. Very, very little. So, but I'm still going to try to use it and see what happens. So, and then I'm going to, okay. This is Golden modeling paste. This is a good brand too. I make good use of that, I guess, too. Yeah. For 2018, I want to really do more mixed media art. And play around a lot with my new products and stuff like that. So I just have to watch a little bit more videos and stuff to learn some more techniques, because I kind of scaled back on watching a lot of mixed media art techniques. And a part of it too is because I wanted to come up with ideas on my own. Like if I see something and I use it from a video, if I see something in another video and I use it, I will give the person credit. You know, I don't believe in stealing ideas. But then again, sometimes with some of these techniques, you don't know who to give the credit to because they learned it from somebody else. But if like for example, the whole thing with putting paint on not wasting paint and putting it on paper, having a journal next to you and just wiping it off, I learned that from Cat Hand. When I first started mixed media art, she was the person that I watched and I learned so many techniques from her own. It was such a blessing being in that that group. Her group is on Facebook. I don't know if it's still there. It might still be there. You know, I haven't heard that it wasn't, but then again, I'm not in that group anymore, and I don't like to lurk in groups. If I'm not liking the stuff or I'm not really seeing the post to like just at least encourage other people by liking their stuff, I don't like being in the group. Like I don't like just sitting in a group and I'm not interacting in some kind of way. If I know that I don't have time, I usually just come up out of it because it's not, I just don't like that. Like, why you here? Like, if you're not going to participate, but then again, somebody might just be learning. So I can't say that. That's not right. I can't, no. So I'm going to make a correction. To each his own. For me, it doesn't work because if I'm not looking at the post, I'm not learning. And then I'm not learning because I'm not looking. And I'm not participating in any way. So that means I'm just there. To me, I don't want to do that. Okay, so this is the modeling page. So let's just see how it works. Look at that. My. That is awesome. Look at that. And 1 minute. I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to clean off that stencil right away. I'm going to clean off that stencil right away. I don't want that drying on that stencil. That's a nice stencil. $1. Dollar Tree. This is a Dollar Tree stencil. Self-adhesive stencil tryout. And so let me go ahead and wipe this off. I may have to put this in some water real quick. I didn't want to say, you know what, I should have had some water near me. That way I could have, you know, just go ahead and, I do have some water here. I just don't have a, do I have a pan to put this in? I do. Hold on. I am using this for a DIY, this thing right here. But it's not going to hurt to have some water in it. So the stencil could get cleaned off. And this stencil might lose its tackiness once I, you know, put this water on it. But it's alright. Because it's still a good stencil from what I see. And like I said, there's a lot of things people could do to make it, you know, how can I say, tacky again. But then again, who knows, somebody may not want it tacky because it may leave some other type of residue on the paper. So it's to each his own. So I see that this modeling paste is coming off of this stencil really good. Wipe it off. I just want to show you, like I'm wiping it off here, the modeling paste, and it's coming right off, which is good. Right? That is good. Look at that. That is so good. Okay, and wipe that off. Take that off. And I have a shirt here on my lap that I'm just going to wipe this off, and then I'll hold it stencil back up. Yeah. So let me get this water out the way. Put that to the side. Then I'm going to wipe this down with this. I don't think I need to use another baby wipe. Oh, well, then again, maybe I do. Hold on. Let me wipe this off. This is real time, so I'm showing everything. Okay. Wipe this off real good. I like this glass mat because it has the rulers on it, the measurement on it, a grid, so you can line things up nicely. So it really helps me. And then it cleans off so well. Okay, let me dry this off now with this t-shirt. You know, it cleans off. You see paint, you can easily get the paint off of there and any other medium you use because it's glass. Just don't want to bang anything down on it. That's the only thing. Okay, now I will say this stencil is still sticky. Oh, it's still sticking. It's still, look at that. You can see it. It's still sticky. This stencil is still sticky. But however, I think a person still will have to be careful on whatever they're making because they don't want any residue, you know, to be on their stencil, on their paper. So I'm going to put this back here. It sticks on there. Still sticks. It's stuck right back on here. And I'm going to put it back inside of the plastic from which it came in. I like this stencil. Yes, I do. And this is a $1 stencil. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And so let me take this. Look how pretty. Oh my God, it's so nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with this just yet. If you're watching this and you have any ideas on what I should do with this, put them in the... Let me take that. If you're watching this and you want to see me do something with this, you have an idea on what I should use it for, leave it in the comment section and I will try it. Because sometimes I like to get challenges from other people to try different things. If it's something I can't do, I would say I can't do it for whatever reason. But I'm willing to try. So, because look how nice it is. Oh my God, I don't even want to like... I don't even want to mess it up. I don't want to mess with it. So I'm just drying it a bit. So I'm not going to keep on. I'm going to let that sit a while. But I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. And I'm going to take a picture of this. So let me stand up for a minute so I can show this. Look at this. Look at the texture of this from this Dollar Tree stencil. It's still, it's hardening. But look at that. Look at that. Look at the dimension. That is cool. This is a Dollar Tree stencil. This is the Glimmer Mist. Look at that. Look at that. And that's because I pulled it. That's not the stencil. Look over here. We saw that I pulled it. Because I didn't mist it really. I sprayed and big droplets got on it. So that's that. This right here is, we know, the ink pad with the sponge. And this right here is the acrylic paint. So I said I could, in the beginning I said I would use these in my journal, my art journaling, my art journal, for some art journaling. Then I said I could probably even use them for some bookmarks. I'm looking at this one I wouldn't use for bookmark, and this one I wouldn't. But this one and this one, I could see me doing that because it looks like, of course, I could seal it with the laminating paper easy, and it would just be a small bookmark with a sentiment or something on it. That's an option for this and this. This would have to be some type of art journaling. But if you have ideas on what I can do with these or something you want me to try, put it in the comment section below. And if it's something that I can do or whatever, I will try it. Even if it's to use a certain product and I don't have the product, maybe I can make it. And that will be a blessing for you and I, the person that posted, and anyone else that may see the video that enjoys mixed media art, art journaling, Bible journaling, or just arts and crafts, and period. So, God bless you. You can let me know. Dollar Tree stencil works very, very, very well. God bless you. And remember, Jesus loves you. I give it this a thumbs up. All right. Bye-bye now.